Oh, hello. How was the music super quiet this whole time? My bad. Thanks for the cozy time. Let's see who's all here. Hello, Maple. Hello, Jackie. Hydrate. Oh, I need a drink to hydrate with. I'll be right back. Whew. Hello. Man, the VTuber really tweaks out when I come back. That's so silly. Hello. In a bit down by the river. Ah, okay, I've got water. I've got a Pepsi. Got some caffeine. Ah, I woke up this morning and was like, I had weird dreams. I don't want to go back to sleep. So when I got back to my house, on my boyfriend's way to work, I was like, I should do a stream. So this morning I've been um, setting up my clip studio. So finding like a 3D model pose. Well, I brushed my hair out of my face and I neumed. Um, Finding 3D model and kind of like posing it in a way that I like as a reference. And then moving my brushes that I've downloaded into a folder I can actually use. So I don't really know how all of these brushes and things work, but I'm excited to try them. I got some cool like holographic thingies, little sparkles. We've got a bunch of like soft and textured and blur brushes. Like we've got all sorts of stuff. So I'm really excited. I think like what I want to do is make an illustration of Boots the VTuber in kind of like a pulling their hair back pose, like just like a casual, I'm hanging out, I'm chilling kind of pose. Um, so I found like an angle that I like, and I'm using like a male body reference because all of the female ones are like, "Oh, I do have enormous hunkers." So I'm gonna have to add some ass, but I will not have to delete some titties. It was a night for weird dreams. I don't like totally remember what they were about. But I remember I was very annoyed. And like to the point where the boo was like, "You want to go back to sleep, baby, and get a few more minutes of snooze?" And I was like, "No, absolutely not." Let's see. As much as I like this chill music, it is making me sleepy. So let me find some like sleep token or something. Which will at least give me some variety. Huh, those are some commands that I didn't know I had. What is Magic 8 Ball? What is last quote? I don't have those set up. What? Maybe I need to do an audit of all those commands because I definitely don't know what they all do. Aw, well, thank you, Magic 8 Ball. That's so kind. Other people got mad at you for not getting everything done yet. Oh man, that's super obnoxious. But I love edging. What? Evidently, yes. Not even surprised that that's the last one. I do have a brand. Down bed my man's side, drowning out the daylight. Ask your father? Yo. That's fucking funny. Oh my god, we can keep it. It can stay. I can't believe I'm drinking a real Pepsi. I almost said raw Pepsi. I mean, I guess it is raw Pepsi. I haven't done anything with it. It's not cooked or mixed. But I've been just drinking Diet Cokes for so long now. Yeah, Magic 8 Ball wild for that one, for sure. Chat with the universe. Now the best. How do I quote 3 chat messages in one? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just separate them by quotation marks? Or is it like a message specific? Like an already sent message specific thing? Screenshot this. Oh, yeah. That's so funny. Come out, come out. Okay, let's see. Save as. I need to organize my art. So we'll start with this one. Okay, let's see. What should we call this? Ponytail. Thank you for posting in the Discord. All right, let's move to the art and see what we got. Oh, let me make sure my folder opens on the right screen. Because I'm doing a display share today. So I'm like, I make sure everything's in the right spot. My art. And like way down here somewhere is where we have the new version. Okay, my reference image is going to be very silly because it's the unrigged VTuber, so the mouth bits are all very like clips and highlights channel for stuff like this. Oh, let me see, under the stream category. Sure. Clips and highlights. There you go. I've added one below stream alerts. That is a sensible channel to have now that I'm doing streaming again regularly. Okay. We had lifetime friends, good times. I'll put you guys on the art screen today. Tap to the baseline. Okay. So let's see. Where's my pen? Is this working? Wait. Spider bang no pardon. We gotta do like the torso and hips for reference also. We'll start up here though. Hi, JD. Good morning. Till you feel nothing as well. Caroline. Okay, how should I do this? Let's start with what I typically do, which is adding some lines. Deep work lurk plus laundry noise. Love it. Well, welcome. I know. Ugh. God, I haven't used my tablet in like months. The aliases? What? Stream elements? Wait, what? I really have no idea what's happened with the commands. No, the eyebrow doesn't belong over there. Okay, so let's see. Wait. That's the eye line. So we've got lashes. And we've got no, I don't remember how to draw. Everybody, be kind to me because I don't remember shit. I think I need to have just like a wait. Where's the fucking eraser? Is it enormous? Oops. Pen. Okay, eyebrows like here. Yeah, burn is a real command for sure. Let's see, how do I have my hair? There's kind of like bangs in front. Here, we'll just block it out. We'll use purple. Take fire, the burn. Set your flame up by you. My desire. Okay, hate raid is a emergency command. I know that one is supposed to like clear out the chat. So I think the permission is supposed to only be for me, but like I won't do it now because it basically like spams the chat with a bunch of stuff to clear out chat so it doesn't show up on screen if I have like the screen chat. Oh. Okay, let me check commands then. Permissions. Oh yeah, it says user. All right. User requirement. Role has to be mod. Okay. Save. There we go. Thank you for noticing that. I appreciate you. Okay, so mostly my horns are like kind of forward. I'm gonna say there's a horn. Nope. It's on the other side. 2 mm. Okay, cool. Perfect. You know my yeah. Why is the Animal Crossing chat so like far down? What's happening? Because I can't see like the latest. We're just gonna put it up here, I guess. Wait, what? What's it doing? I think it's a Stream Elements problem, honestly. Like the message is showing up kind of weird. Hmm. We'll just put it like that for now and hope for the best. I didn't realize how bad it was, like misaligning in the previous streams. Tormented Kermit? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Let me show you. So I got this tattoo in October-ish? September, October, around then. Where's my add image? Existing. Yeah, so this is my Outer Wilds tattoo I got in October, and Lena replied to it and posted. She loves me. I love it. She's so sweet. I was on top. No! Oh no! That's hilarious, Luz. It's okay. I'm chilling. It's okay. I don't need to be productive. I'm doing this for fun. Yeah, this is my Outer Wilds tattoo. I'm gonna get another horned eldritch owl creature on my other forearm by the same artist, Lena Schulier. She's friggin' awesome and the sweetest, and like has fangs and silver hair. Loves The Witcher. Loves Bloodborne. Like she a baddie. I'm excited to get more tattoos with her. So wait, okay, where'd that image go so I can hide it? There we go. Okay. That's hilarious that this looked like a Kermit, evil Kermit eyes. That's fucking funny. So we're gonna plan out some of the wispies. Have good work. Smooches. Okay. We got ponytail happening here. It's always like the awkward part of drawing or even doing hair, honestly, is like that part where it changes from the bangs to the part that you pull back. Like, how do you draw that in a way that's not awkward? I think if we say like there's like a center here. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Drawing hair is so difficult. Yeah, like gravity and physics and the weight of it and all sorts of that, all that. It's tricky. I'm so so I'm so the reason I was like I should just draw something where I'm like doing hair thing with like something with my hair for my VTuber is because I was showing somebody in real life my VTuber model like this one, and then I looked at the hair and I was like, I hate it. I want to redo it. But I I need to stop myself at least give it some thought before I commit to like redoing a whole bunch of stuff because I don't want to well there's okay, so there's phenomenon with creatives and I'm dealing with this at work too right now where sometimes in a long-term project, especially if it goes more than a year, um you look at your own work and you're like, "Oh my god, I hate it. It's the worst. I need to redo it." Bald OCs. But then I get the egg shape of the head wrong. Hair can hide how bad my egg is. Okay, that looks pretty cute. Maybe add some more like little curlies here. I feel like it's a little heavy over here. So we're gonna lighten that out. Yeah, by fire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I have to make sure my bald model, like the bald mode for this model is okay because I feel like the dome is a little not perfect. Okay, so we've got hair, we've got eyes, face. I have my giant ears. Wanna be a provider. Bald heads just get the underlay right. Yeah, it's good practice. Okay, so nice face here. Actually, let me finish doing all the overlayers first before I start inking, because that's a bad idea. There's like I could ink out like some of the baselines, and I'm like, no, wrong order. Okay, so we're gonna say we need the shirt, which I've got kind of as like a cowl neck. But then that shoulder is going to be pushing it up. And I think I wouldn't see any of the, like, what is that called? Like the armhole of the shirt. I don't think I would see any of that. So we're going to go here. No, probably more up. And the nature of this crop top is that it's a little bit stiff. It's a heavy fabric. And so it's going to not cling to the body, but kind of like arc over it. And then we'll see with the underside of it. Okay. Provider. And this is going to be pulling the shirt up here. Something like that. No artists come for me. I don't know how to draw. I just pretend. And I just redo it a bunch of times. That's my ultimate strategy. Maybe this actually needs to come up more like that instead of seeing the underside of it. I don't know. And we've got top surgery scars, which on them are, oh my god. Hello. So, okay, wait. Let me think about how top surgery scars look. So I have these kind of lower, like below the pecs. Oops. Okay, so if this is like the center, right? That's a little inside, I think. Then we've got the actual peck like here, and then here. So the scars are down here. Okay, this actually maybe comes out a little more because of gravity. Then we've got the belly button. And we can work on the outside lines of the torso. And I have to add the skeleton hip hands. How do I move just that layer? Okay, we're gonna put the skeleton hands on their own. Layer. So we've got them coming, the palms coming out the tops of the thighs. And then we've got the thumbs going, resting across the hip bone. This one would be the thumb. I'm just gonna try to get like this placement correct first. I think this hand needs to be further down. Now I have this going kind of up. Did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn Thank you. 'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man. Or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail right in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine. You got my body, flesh and bone. The sky above, the earth below. Nothing to say, or nowhere to go. A taste of the divine. I just realized with horror that anything I sing is going to show up on the VOD with no backing track. Oh no. Provide lore connecting my name and character design without me having to verbalize the exposition. Yeah, I think so too. Angles are hard. This is why I use the 3D model, because I'm like, it's enough for me to try to rotate the skeleton hands and figure out how the bones still stick together and everything. But my god. I was trying to do all the hip and shoulder and alignment and of everything. Oh my god. I'm not skilled enough for that, or practiced enough, rather. Okay, the boot tops go up pretty high. I don't think you'd see them on this leg, though. Maybe just the barest edge of it. You're like, yes, the boots are eldritch. I'm eldritch, and my name is Boots, and I wear boots that are also eldritch. Was I the demonic boots or the person that got possessed? That's a great question. I think I need these pants to come up a little. We're not quite low rising. So, um, only exists as a symbiotic relationship? Yeah. So that is a better way to put it, because yeah, it's less that like Lord Boots had an existence before the boots. It's more like the boots and the tattoos take the shape of whatever they want to be. Um, and so the skeleton hands are like not something separate. They're like just part of the rest of the creature. the demon. Also, like, to be totally honest, when I came up for this concept, I then found out that one of my friends has a similar concept for her VTuber's lore, which is like she was an adventurer and she went to a Dark Souls dungeon and like fused with this cursed armor that turned her into a dungeon or a Dark Souls boss in a dungeon. And I was like, I don't want to like we've got enough similar color schemes going on with some of the like chromatic stuff that I really don't want to tread on her territory with that too much. I would much rather feel good about being in like a space where we could collaborate, or like if I start streaming and she starts streaming again more, maybe we can do some like collab art or something. I think that'd be really cute. But yeah, I don't want to like I wouldn't be copying or stealing ideas or anything because like I came up with my idea separately before I knew about hers, but I don't want to feel like that could even be a question, if that makes sense. Oh my god, why this hip so low? There we go. So yeah, I want to steer away from the like, oh yeah, like I fused with this armor or something. Like instead I think it's more that the boots are like an expression of um the nature of the demon, because I'm a hospitality demon and my purpose is to help guide the lost souls of limbo and give them a safe respite. So I think the boots are like symbolize like both the seeing nature of being able to see in a place where people get lost, and then also the traversal. So you got these badass boots that are like a super core visual theme. So I think it's kind of like, I think in my mind, it's kind of like the way that a um like in a Greek pantheon or something, the idea of like if this is a god that has a mortal form, it kind of like adjusts over the ages to be more reflective of whatever the modern era is. Where there's some things that just never catch up to speed on terms of like fashion or sensibilities, but then there are other things that are like, oh yeah, like we used to wear skirts or whatever, and now we wear pants. So I would love to do a version of this art where I imagine like what they would look like in
What up,
an
demons?
older era. Oh, hello. Howdy, Lariska. Making art. Gonna do a ponytail. You have to reference all these little joints and things because I don't remember how to draw either on my tablet or draw these body parts. It was no accident. Okay, wait. The first finger actually goes longer. No, it actually goes, wait. That's the middle finger. I like that. Don't you play me shy. Yeah, and talking lore. In a choke hold. You got me in a choke hold. I think I have drawn the whole hand. Let me see. It's Altune V3. Or V3. Seas, mountain breeze, same to me, it makes no difference. Okay. Oh, that covers the whole thing. Upper leg. Okay. Even if I can't see. You guys, I have so many layers on this model. Come in. You've got me in a chokehold. Okay. Which part is cool? The layers? Be the way. Okay, so this bow needs to come from lower down. And it's actually pretty long. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. There's everything. There's no like saucy bits because I'm like a doll down there, guys. But we've got layers. Got clothes under the clothes. I do want to work on this on stream. Absolutely. Also because I haven't decided what my saucy bits are. I genuinely like it's not something I've ever thought about. And I guess that's the like a little bit of ace in me is like I don't think it really matters what it doesn't matter what's in my pants. Happy Pride, everybody. I've got hands in my pants, 2 of them, and they're extremely bony. Okay. So this, like, oh my god, I just need to like erase a bunch of this. It's messy. Aw. Would you like a sword, Jackie? You hear a lot. I trust you with the commands. Okay, let me go into where's the button? Or what's the command? It's like mod. There we go. I think. And that way, actually, I don't know if the yawn command is a mod command or not. You are armed and dangerous. Hell yeah, fam. Whoops. Accidentally touched the scroll bar. I just had a brilliant idea. What if I commissioned June, the pixel artist, to make a little crawling hand stream stream avatars? I need to just make a list of all these things I want to do for stream. Okay, we're gonna redo this hand. Okay, so start with the thumb. I think the thumb joint goes kind of over here. And then the bone comes out of it. I don't know the names of hand bones or generally most bones. So if somebody is like, I'm a bone expert, I can tell you what that is. You're welcome to call them by their government names. Just call it that thumb bone. I was looking at a bone expert. Sounds like a euphemism. Really struggled with that word today. I'm like trying to remember if I took my ADHD meds this morning. I'm pretty sure I did because I've got enough energy to be chatting and like focused on what I'm doing. But at the same time, sometimes I question the things that come out of my mouth. I was looking, so let me go grab it. So one of the things that my friends got me off my Throne wish list for my birthday, which was last week, was a Morpho hand reference book. And I think there's a whole section on the skeletal system of the hand and like how everything attaches. And I think they were saying that like the actual length of the initial finger bones are pretty similar. Like if you had lined them up pretty straight, like they're not that disparate from each other, even though obviously like if you hold your hand out flat, um your pinky lands much shorter than your index finger. But if you like adjusted them all to be perfectly level from where the knuckle is and had some like just laid out the bones that way, they're not that disparate. That's like where they attach to the hand that makes them look longer or shorter. Which I thought was really an interesting observation. So let me go grab that book real quick and use it as a little reference. One second. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Okay. The bones of the hand. On hands, thumb and finger are definitely shorter between joints compared to the rest of fingers. Oh yeah, they definitely are. Um, like your index finger first, the first bone from your knuckle to your middle bendy joint knuckle. That is the longest of the finger joints, but they are less. Like the difference is more subtle than you might think if you haven't thought a bunch about hand bones, I guess. Stupid fruit fly. Come back here. Fight me like a man. Okay. According to this reference, I invented some bones, but I also was not using any kind of legitimate reference. I was just coming up with spots where I thought bones would fit. So honestly, pretty slick. We did all right, fellas. Okay, and then the first has like a little There's like a little spacer joint thing, spacer bone there. It's true. They don't have to be human hands. I don't know what the anatomy of whatever hands they belong to are. Oh my god, what if... Nope, I can't be doing that. Chill out. Calm down. I can't be redesigning stuff. We're just gonna roll with what I have. And then there's like, let's see, that's kind of goes this way, and then this kind of goes that way. There's all sorts of little things in the back there. We're just gonna call that good, and then change the um, size of it, I think, to better match this side. Like, perspective is gonna make that side a little smaller, but I think it's maybe a little too small. Or maybe the boot's too low. Yeah. My thought that was in my head was, what if I made them elk hands, like from Outer Wilds, the ghost birds? Made them even more longer and creepier, just like my boy on my tattoo. And then we'll just have a joint coming out of it to just attach it to the boots better. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty alright. I feel like I can make the ends of these bones a little knobblier, and that would be quite alright. Especially the thumb needs to be like real robust here. And then it kind of goes in and out. So let's take this and we'll just trim it up a little. So then this side, that inner one curves, oops, wrong color, curves out. And then this bubbles out, this bubbles out. Okay, I don't know that I need this anymore for a while, so let's just put it back. We'll do it's coming together. Okay, so now we need to add. We need to add the tattoos, and then clean it up a little, and I guess start inking. I always feel like this, like I'm missing something major, but I guess not. Hi, Pickabeth. Okay. So the hand. Have I done the side of the hand before? Thank you. I mean, listen, Lock Tomb is not an inspiration. I love the Lock Tomb. Once I get my like bedroom all cool and finished decorated and everything, I'll take a picture of how I have the Gideon and Harrow tapestry hung above my bed. Okay, let's see. So that's saying the back of the hand goes to wraps. Okay. Oh my god. I gotta make a tattoo that wraps. I can't fucking think of directions. Okay. The inside of the wrist becomes more open, and then it goes this way. Because the more of the back of the hand has the eye that reaches over a little bit. And then that reaches down. Does that make sense? And then the front of the forearm. Wait. Would it be would it be silly if I just used like eyeliner or like marker to just mark my arm? Where I'm gonna grab a dry erase marker. I'm just gonna use my own arm as reference. We're coloring, everybody. All right, let's see. So I have the front of the hand. And then it kind of circles the wrist bone. Can't resist you. Watch this like not wash off. That's fine. It goes up towards the inside of the arm. The things artists do. Okay. And then probably coming down from right, because then we've got up on the comes back around up to the top of the shoulder. Okay, so that wrap. Okay, wait, where am I? My cat's looking at me like, the fuck are you doing, bro? So the whole, yeah, the whole outside of the arm is like one giant eyeball. You can't see it, everybody, because I'm a VTuber, but I am drawing all over my arm to create a wrap. Okay, so then it, okay, okay. All right. Okay, so that's going to keep going around. Take us to the inside. You went to the party, right? That's cool. I'm doing well. Just like across the front. All right. Okay. Okay. So let me just, we'll come back and do a good line later, but I just need to make sure I know which parts are the filled in parts. Okay, and then that's an eyeball. Do I have one on my shoulder? No. Maybe it's a little bit more like this. Okay. Oh my god. And say this also gets a little wiggly line. haven't heard this song before. Bad Omen Spectre. That's cool. Okay. Shit, other arm. Book. Okay. If this is tilted this way, like up towards the face from the elbow on the outside, we're saying that's like this. And the elbow, it's fuck. 3D Blender model. Honestly, I genuinely have thought about it a bunch, but it's another one of those things where it's like I really ought to not pick up another really extensive, time-consuming um art hobby at the moment. See, there's nothing on the inside, so that's actually easier here. But I think some of this would reach around because it's like that, so it would come like that, maybe? Free one is the best choice. Ah, but it's okay. My math is um will it take me down a huge rabbit hole? Oh, this song sounds sad. We gotta keep going. Gotta keep moving. Wait, what about let's listen to Ichikanito, because Ichikanito. Okay. Dive down the Blender rabbit hole specifically for overlay stuff. Yeah, I mean Blender is awesome. So my math here um is it gonna take away from my ability to pay attention to game design stuff? Okay, wait. Here's an arm. Here's the elbow. I can't look at my arm backwards. This is terrible. My head is in my hands. Okay. So if I have a wrapped around this way, and then it comes down here, it needs to go around the outside there. So there's an eye, there's eyes, there's eyes, there's eyes. Blender is used extensively for game graphics, but do I want my workflow to have that? Like basically it's like I could get really good at drawing 2D, or I could get really good at drawing Blender, or I could get really mediocre at some combination of both. If I didn't have a full-time job, this would be a different equation. Yeah, so that's because I already work 40 hours a week plus 2 streams. Do I have to flip this? Horizontal. Okay. So if we take this and I'm just saying you are the forearm, that's correct. Okay. Aha. We figured out a solution, everybody. So it does go this way. Oops, eraser. Okay. So we're gonna say here's an eye. And then the neck. What have we got going on here? Body, where's the shirt? I was like, I don't want to deal with any problems about, oh, can you show the, oh my God, I fucked everything up here. Can you show nipples on this art stream? I don't know. It's top surgery, but also I don't want anybody to give me a problem about it. Client side? Okay, so we've got kind of a collar, goes down, dips into the collarbones, spills over, and then trickles out. I don't need all of that. I think I just need where it goes down to the collarbone. So okay, that's good. That is good to know. Maybe I will eventually change up the design there though. And it's kind of like a high collar neck. Mod sword. Trying for me to stop you from sending jump twice in a row, even though mods don't have this limit. Oh. Huh. Okay. Then these, I think we can have the shirt on so I can see what pokes out of the shirt. Where is it? Upper body. Torso. Wait, no, shirt is on top, right? Tank top. RL streams also. Oh, cool. That's great. I feel like someday I would like to feel comfortable being topless in like a casual way, but I am very curvaceous and have girl ass. So I feel like even like in swimsuits and stuff, I don't look very masculine, even with literally no titties. And I know like that's not a prerequisite for being shirtless. Like I don't have to look a type of way to have it be actually not a problem to be shirtless. But I had like one bad experience with somebody being like startled, and that kind of left an impact. Oops, I don't want multiple impact or multiple thing there. Uh, what was I using? $12? This was good. What is okay? Wait, how did I do this? It's like up and it sweeps down. Just to help people actually going to behave in a way we decide we don't want to deal with. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then we've got kind of a window here. And that's the pants line, so that's as far down as that needs to go. No, I don't want it to go all the way over there. Maybe like here. Okay. Check the grayscale. See how all these lines are looking. Let's make this a little darker so I can see it better. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's add some references for where the nails are. Maybe on the torso. I'll just make that pink again. Okay, and then let me add some stabilization because, oh, it's already at stabilization. I just have shaky hands, I guess. Maybe if I turn my tablet. Yeah, I could use a line maker for this. Line, curve, brush type, pen, brush size, like, I don't know, what have I been using, like 6 or something? No. Blessed are the curves. Thank you, digital tools. Okay. So let's see. For lore stuff, we talked a little bit about how Lord Boots is kind of just one with the boots rather than like dipping like symbiotic or parasitic relationship or anything. Do you have any other lore questions? Because I have right now a little bit of lore for my VTuber. Not like enough to make like a comic or game out of yet, but maybe someday. And then I gotta wrap up the stream for now, do a day job, but I'm actually home all night, so I can come back here and work on this some more later. Setting stuff planned out. Setting is in limbo, so it's like fantasy, uh, space between worlds, and then the setting is because it's between worlds. It's kind of like a neutral space in space and time. Um, so I can do like I can have interactions with travelers from any time period. I think it's primarily going to be modern. Stone Cathedral Gothic vibe. Yeah. So the starting soon screen. I can hop over there for a sec. I think my music and everything will still play. If we are to look at it once this delightful thing goes away. Yes, it's in a castle. So this would be the
What up,
dungeon
demons?
portion. Thanks for the what up. Hello. We're taking a look at my starting soon screen. Um, so yes, this is like the dungeon part of home. So we've got a few different locations like in the home setting. So there's the hot springs, there's this stone castle, and then there is a uh, more like modern area that has like um, a garage. Let's see, where is that? Chatting. Yeah, so this is a garage. And then we've also got like in the hot springs part of it, we've got more of like an onsen type vibe. So there's it's basically like a yeah, so it's like the same building or the same like campus, I guess, or like property, but there's different parts of it that are segmented out to like feature different vibes for travelers from different places and eras. I don't have anything like super high tech. I think it would be cool to have a sci-fi space. I guess the closest I have to that is the arcade, which is not on the screen. So I'll have to show you guys the arcade sometime. But eventually I want to like make a coherent map and show how like things connected. The garage does feel a little cyberpunky. I was thinking more like sci-fi in terms of like Star Trek kind of sci-fi rather than cyberpunk. So I want to have like um what is the vision? Like maybe it's like a tower and the different levels are for different eras and regions and vibes. Kind of like a small version of like Sword Art Online's levels. So I think that would be really cool. And it also kind of like ties into my long-term video game dream project, which I'll have to tell you about later because I just looked at the time. I am not going to read out today because I really gotta hustle and run. But go share the live. Go find another stream to hang out in. One question. Let's see. Is this like a cohesive, comprehensible building that you can understand from the outside? Or is it more like a liminal space where it feels like you've traveled to a new dimension when you get into each room? Definitely the latter. It's like uh, walking through a doorway and now there's like a huge meadow inside, and then you leave through another door in the middle and now you're in like a dungeon, and then you go through another doorway. So it's like not spatially consistent, just the same way that nothing in Limbo is spatially consistent. So yeah, I'm excited to like share more about it and develop this world, maybe sketch some stuff out. I'm not like the best at drawing environments, so that's something I gotta work on. I've definitely practiced more character art over the years, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Drink some water, stretch, do all those things that you so kindly remind me to do. Be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will catch you probably later tonight for some more streaming. Bye bye.